Today we are looking at these guys to finally answer the question, transistor or op-amp? Yes, that's right. Today we are looking at the Big Muff circuit. We've all heard of the myriad of variations that have adopted unofficial monikers throughout the years, but really all of these come down to a few small part changes, with the most notable changes being around the tone stack. All of these versions are just variations on the same transistor-based circuit, except for one, the op-amp Big Muff. So, what is an op-amp? Op-amp stands for operational amplifier, and in the context of the Big Muff and most pedals that you'll find, the job of an op-amp is to take your input signal, chuck it around the internal circuitry and spit it out a hell of a lot louder than when it came in. Side note, if you're wondering if the IC Big Muff is the same as the op-amp Big Muff, yes they are. IC stands for integrated circuit, and an op-amp is an integrated circuit. IC is just an umbrella term that covers anything that looks like this. Inside of an op-amp is actually a bunch of other components. It's effectively a circuit that's been shrunk down into a ready-to-use component. The regular Big Muff is effectively 4 transistor boost stages smashing into one another. Stick in 2 sets of hard clipping diodes and a tone control, and there's your Big Muff circuit. The op-amp Muff basically takes those transistors out and replaces them with 2 op-amps. There are a few other smaller differences, but at the risk of boring you all to tears, I'll skip past those. So why does any of this matter to you, the end user? Well, if you've previously tried a few Big Muffs and they weren't really your thing, the op-amp Muff gives you a fresh take on that classic sound. More so than the variations on the same transistor model, because those differences are infinitely more subtle. Or maybe you're obsessed with the Big Muff circuit and you want to try out this weird cousin of the rest of the Big Muff family. The op-amp circuit has gained a bit of a cult following over the last couple of decades, due in no small part to its extensive use on the Smashing Pumpkins album Siamese Dream. The guitar sounds on that album are unmistakably the op-amp Muff, and it's one of the most revered rock guitar tones of all time. We make pedals inspired by both the transistor and op-amp versions of this circuit. The American Geek, which is transistor based, and the Siva, which is op-amp based. Our inspired buyers take the core circuit and pull it apart and add a load of different functionality on top. Clipping diode selectors, expandable tone stack, switchable gain levels, and so on. These changes allow you to dial in a wide range of sounds, meaning you're sure to find a sound that suits the rest of your setup. So, hopefully you've learned something today, and if you haven't already, you'll consider giving the op-amp version of this classic circuit a try. If you've tried both, let us know in the comments which one you preferred. Big thanks as always for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying, and let us know what you'd like to see us cover next.